Let's go ahead and give this thing a go, chat. Is it Poggies or is it Sloggies? There's only one correct answer. We're gonna go ahead and do the first challenge from Pitch Black.
Bought a turn-based strategy game the other day called Nicollet and in love with the art style. Thought you might want to give it a look.
Dang, thanks to 100 bits. I have given it a look. I'm giving it a large look. Inculinati. I have seen it. I've decided not to jump on it, but I've heard really, really good things. I'm not against going and trying it sometime in the future. Poggies.
The tower.
You've answered correctly. Oh! How did I not get this bomb out of that mess? What are we doing here? Pitch Black. I don't know, but doesn't it like give me some rune that I don't actually want? Is it Haagen-Dazs ice cream? It might be Haagen-Dazs ice cream on lock. The reason that we haven't done it yet, but we gotta do everything. There's also plenty of character unlocks. I just felt like challenges would be a fun thing for people to watch. People seem to like watching the challenges. Oh, almost got me there. I hate the challenges. Hate playing, but love watching, right? Right? Anakin? I didn't pick up the soul heart, did I? Or did I pick the soul heart? I did. I yeeted the soul heart. Okay, I was gonna say, because we're gonna go into the curse room, but now I shouldn't. Don't ever take the soul heart's first floor until you leave. It's just the smart thing to do. Fool's Gold. I'm so happy that we very recently unlocked Fool's Gold. That's nice. It seems like such a small thing, but how frequently do you have it where you need 2 extra pennies in order to buy Mom's Key, for example? Looks like we are going to have we're gonna have item rooms in this challenge, and we're only going to Mom's Foot. It's the first challenge, so you know, sure, probably should be easy. Somebody on a recent video, we had the discussion right before about Dunce Cap versus Conjoined. I like Dunce Cap, but I don't like Conjoined. And the person was saying that essentially they're the same thing, except for Conjoined is like almost better than Dunce Cap, and Dunce Cap is bad. Here's what I'll say, right? Is that Dunce Cap is basically 2020, right? You just shoot in 2 different directions. It doesn't take away from anything. And I've said this so many times before. If that person just listened for half a second, they wouldn't have made that comment. It doesn't take away from anything besides where you expect your tiers to go. But that's easy enough. That's easy enough to change. For me, I'm shooting diagonally now. It's fine. Gifted subs, Aragot, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate you. That's amazing. So it doesn't take it away from anything, but Conjoined takes a lot away. Conjoined actually actively hurts your stats. Right? Pretty simple. And I'm actually pretty okay with both Dunce Cap and Conjoined. I complain about Conjoined, but we end up taking it more often than not. And you know that, right? There's actually people out there that think that Conjoined is super good and Dunce Cap is a run ender, right? So I'm like here, like Dunce Cap is here, Conjoined is here, and people think that Conjoined is here and Dunce Cap is here. That doesn't make any sense, because with your own logic, they're almost the same thing. So who's a little bit more nonsensical here, right? I don't know. I feel good about my stance. The more we talk about it, the more comfortable I'm like, yeah. I think Dunce Cap is good, and Conjoined pains me to say it, but quite frequently when we get it, it's fine. I don't know why they would lie about the secret rooms. Is that the challenge? There's no secret rooms? Is that it?
Glad to see the stream is working again. Looking forward to seeing Bellatro today. I have been playing a lot, but I lose way more than I win. Makes me feel dumb. Or my brain is not set up to be good at it or something law. I need some strategies.
It's different. It's different than the demo, I will tell you that. The demo, it's kind of like playing Inscription versus Modern Inscription. right? Regular inscription, there's predictability there. There's only a set number of cards in the original Casey's mod inscription. You can already tell what you should go for and shouldn't go for just based off memory. Whereas now in modern inscription, it's like, oh my god, there's so many more things added in, I have no idea what the frick I'm doing. It's a completely different game, right? Same way with Balatro. Is that they've added a lot more, and the prices of the packs are more expensive, so it's just going to be more difficult. And I don't even have everything unlocked yet, right? So... Oh, hello. It's hard to say, you know, what the appropriate build is when you don't even know all the cards that are possible. It's going to be constantly changing for us, you know, within the next 100 games of Balatro. We still have a soul heart, so I'm going to avoid hurting myself. I really like how Dunce...
I got to catch a stream. Just got my dream job, a sous chef at an amazing restaurant.
Sous chef at an amazing restaurant? That's amazing. Chef Kroll. Hell yes. It's not anywhere in Minnesota, is it? Heck yeah, man. Dunce Cap. It gives you Spectral Shot. For free. Look at that. Oh, God. Oh, God, no. But, hey, here's the thing, though. We don't even know if we have Dunce Cap anymore. It's just basically 2020, right? We just traded Dunce Cap for 2020 Tiny Planet, right? It looks identical. You'd never know. This would be on, like, one of, like, another Matt's quizzes, right? What are the 3 items that I have? Of course, you can see the giant Dunce Cap hat. But if that was blurred out... It's 3 Plutos! This is okay. This is okay. It's such a weird thing, too, because, like... You know, the end product being worth more than the sum of its parts kind of a thing here. No one wants to take Dunce Cap. No one wants to take Tiny Planet. But the two of them together, I'm having a pretty okay run. 3 Plutos was so funny. No, it wasn't. Not for me. I meant Wiz. What about Wiz? 2020, don't give a damage down? Wiz does not give a damage down, right? We'll check it out. Well, we already have Spectral Shot times 2. So, you know, Ouija board does give you a tears up now. I really do think that a lot of these item buffs that we've been seeing lately, they're good. They're good. They're significant. I like that kind of thing. I'm gonna take Pentagram. Honestly, Sacrificial Dagger could be really good if there's an enemy that's close up to me. I don't have the ability to shoot them and use my knockback and or predictable damage to make enemies in front of me like spiders go away. We could use a Sacrificial Dagger for that. But, what do you think? I'm a lame-o? You think I need help? What challenge is this? This is Pitch Black. Starring Vin Diesel. Anyone ever see that movie? The first one was really good. Honestly, I liked Chronicles of Riddick too. I'm gonna say, I liked Chronicles of Riddick, and I totally would have watched more of those movies, but it was wild. It was out there, man. No, great movie. I remember hearing about some old neighbors of mine. They went to see Chronicles of Riddick and they didn't know what it was and they weren't a fan of sci-fi. And they walked out. They like literally couldn't even stand it. I like the Riddick stuff. I loved both movies. There's no shops. Is that the challenge? Why do I feel like they meant to give me shops but take away my item rooms? I'm off to Lurkin Land. Praise be to Lurks. All this money. All this horsepower and nowhere to gallop. It's been years since I've seen Keeper's head drop. Yeah, true. I have never seen this room in my life. That's enough for me to argue going into here. Oh. Should have picked up Rotten Penny first, maybe. Pitch Black is weird. Weren't there 3 movies? That's a good question. That's a good question, because I was trying to think too. Was there a 3rd one? Why was it called The Chronicles of Riddick if there was only 1? Chronicles of Narnia. Chronicles of Riddick. How many movies are there? There's Riddick 2013. Oh, I didn't see the 2013 one. Was it good? So there's Pitch Black, and there was the Chronicles of Riddick. Dark Fury. Is that what this was? No, this was just called the Chronicles of Riddick. What's Dark Fury? It looks animated. It is animated. There's an animated Riddick movie? What the f... Is it good? That's a video game for a second. I was like, huh? 54% Rotten Tomatoes, 6.5 IMDb, so like, And then Riddick 2013, it must have flopped. Kind of looked like it flopped. But I didn't even know there was a 3rd. Interesting. But that's so weird that they would call the 2nd one Chronicles of Riddick and not the, like, that wouldn't be like the series name. Right? They all have different naming schemes. That's incredibly confusing. Dark Fury is alright. Chronicles of Red Dick. Speaking of STIs. There is a game, too. There's a Chronicles of Riddick game? There's a video game of Riddick? You get to kill people with teacups? Pitch Black, is that a Binding of Isaac reference? I got family. That's my favorite STD, okay. Awkward moment there, but if anybody does run up on me, it's actually easier to shoot the opposite direction and try to hit him with those short-range shots. Awkward AF. In the secret room is there? So we can bomb into the double key room instead. I have plenty of keys, and I have a lot of keys. But you know what? Hell. I've got so many keys, let's just use our keys. We're going to Mom's foot. It's gonna be over before the chest anyways, right? The titles were confusing. They are confusing. Currently. I don't know about Teacups, original Xbox or 360. Oh my god, that's such a long time ago and I had no idea. 4-room is, all pedestals on the floor, excluding Devil Angel. For some reason. Not actually on the floor, it's up in the heavens. Stitches! Yeah, I think I would actually take Stitches. Stitches is an okay item. We like Stitches now. I didn't a while ago, and then everyone wouldn't shut up about how good Stitches was. And I was like, alright, we'll give it a shot. And now we like Stitches. So, that's one of those rare occasions where Edmund McMillan, take notes. The community can change my mind instead of me, right? He just sees me as pumping out a bunch of propaganda against his favorite items. Ever play Gungeon again? We have, and we will. Yes. Winter Wolf, 83 months. That's a perfect Tim location. No, it wasn't. I changed my capture card if you're wondering. But once again, upon starting my computer was running better, period. Now, I say this before, right? My computer has been doing a thing where it runs slower. Like, I'll open up a web page, and it, like, takes a while for all the little pictures to show up, right? And you're like, well, is it internet-based? Well, no, actually, if I open up any of my apps, right, my mouse will start to, like, kind of chug along a little bit. And so it seems like there's some sort of deeper issue, and that's why I was saying it's got to be the CPU. And I've had similar things happen with my CPU when my pump died. Teleflag? Teleflag? Shut up. Hey, that's amazing. That's good for us. That's really good. Stitches became stitches after he snitches. Anyways, so there seems to be some sort of problem, and that's why I said that maybe it was less the capture card and more of a bus issue. Maybe my computer was somehow overloaded, but I went through so many different things of uninstalling programs and looking at what's running, and reinstalling Windows was a big one, right? Get rid of all of my programs, period, and start from scratch, and I thought that solved it. But then all of a sudden it was back. Oh, I should have foreroomed that. I kind of just took it because I was excited. Range is actually pretty okay with everything that we have going on. With Lump of Coal specifically. Range is going to be good. That's fine. We're going to win. Like, there's no way we lose this. Processing issue, choppy mouse, definitely data rate issue of some sort. Way harder to diagnose. Right, exactly. And so that's why I was starting to think that it was my CPU. But then I looked into it and, like, everything that I looked up was like, your CPU, if it's been good for a year, there's such a small chance of it actually being the problem that it might be your GPU. So I started ripping my GPU out of one of my PCs to put it in the other one to see if I couldn't recreate the issue on the other PC or solve it on the first one. And I looked over and it was difficult, right? Because I got all these cables that are like custom routed in there, and it was a mess, actually, to get my GPUs in there. It was not fun. But, screw it! Anyways, I saw my capture card, my new capture card was sitting there, and I was like, that would be a really easy check to just install the new capture card and see if it does it. And here we are. But, once again, twice, thrice again. Why is my computer just running better, period, after installing my new capture card? Was there a problem with my old capture card that it was like creating a problem on my entire computer? Maybe. Probably not. Though. So, you know, what is it? It's a mystery. But this is working. It's crisp, right? It's like super poggies. Is it max poggies, chat, or is it still kind of like, eh, could be better? Smelly truckers all up in me. Okay. Troubleshooting PCs, the most painful thing I've ever experienced. It sucks. And right when you think you have it, like me, like 6 times now. Seems max poggies. It's good. It looks crisp. Looks better than before. Like pre-issue.
So guess whose contract job decided to cut the contract short? This girl. Thanks for being here, Hutsu. We're always here to help distract me.
Z-Heal, thanks for the 100 bits. I like how he said contract both times. Guess whose contract job decided to cut the contract short? Rip. Was it in the contract, though? Is that the point of a contract? He maybe didn't have a set minimum time. That's also part of being a contract worker. Oh. Tears up, speed down. I'm game with that. This is pitch black. I don't remember, but I think it was some BS rune that we're gonna unlock here. It was supposed to go to May. Well, I would maybe double check the contract if it's in there. They're contractually obligated. Look at this absolute coin tornado. Doing a heckin' load of damage here. It's been nice to having all this range. Is it part of the challenge that I can just never see my health? Is that a thing? You know, I've got so much money that would make sense. I'm gonna maybe play this guy a little bit. I know I have at least a couple of red hearts. How many? I don't know. Probably not gonna die. I think we've been doing well. Okay, that's the second of those pills. I wish it would show you a little half soul heart when you paid him, and it was a soul heart instead of a red heart.
I just looked it up, and I've been subscribed to your YouTube since the 1st of March 2019, so soon it'll be 5 years. You are the reason Isaac is one of my most played games. Thank you for the good times, and here's to another 5.
Pandalf, thank you so much for the 500 bits. I appreciate that. And thanks for being such a fan for a long time. Absolutely amazing. Wunderbars, full health. They're unfilled hearts is the problem here. Unfilled.
Health up.
You know what? Give him a little bit more. What's the worst that could happen? Death?
The moon.
I think I fear death. How do you see how long that you've been subscribed for? There's probably a website or something that does that. We had a plugin that did that, but then Scone, she threatened me, threatened my life to install it, and then I installed it, and then she threatened my life to uninstall it. Don't want that. I'll fill up those hearts. Sounds naughty. Yeah, we had a program that did that, but it looked sketch. It looked real sketch. You can check on your Google account, says Pandolf. You guys haven't been counting? You don't have a personal calendar dedicated to me? I thought we had something. I can see now. We don't. I have a personal calendar with each one of your names on it. No, I don't. Do not have that. Knew the tippity top was there. We're kind of wasting time. We could just finish this damn thing. It is fun, though. It is fun to stomp anything in the game. I guess the door was still open to the devil room. I could have gone in there and paid him a little bit more. But once again, we're just pushing out the inevitable. Pound of Flesh seems amazing with no shops. Yeah, why aren't there any shops? Is it because, like, the shop pool has too many map items? It's just such an unusual stray from the norm there to have a challenge with no shop but item room. They usually have they usually have shops and no item room. Is that what I said? You know what I meant. I confused myself. Could be fun. I got butt. Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. Some damage ups, some tears ups. Pretty plain Jane, and a dark bomb. Oh, and I shit myself. And I turned everyone to poop. They shit themselves. Bone spurs. Butt spurs? All the poopy items. There's poop everywhere. I saw something today on Twitter, and apparently someone's trying to make a device that releases certain smells based on the game that you're playing and what you're doing in that game, which could be super cool if you're playing like a survival game and you want to smell like fresh grass or like morning dew or rainfall on concrete or, you know, some sort of really nostalgic smells. But if you're playing anything by Edmund McMillan, unplug the device. You're gonna get a lot of poop in your nose. Might as well just be poop. The device by itself. It's just a turd. Didn't that idea was already made 15 years ago? And people just made different fart smells? I remember people talking about smell-o-vision, but I don't remember anything coming of it. Cry this guy. It's just overpowered. I don't know how else to say it. It's really good. Oh, Dark Bum was gonna release some smells on us and we stopped him. Sorry, Dark Bum. Forget the poop smell. How about all the mom items? Mom's panties, mom's pad. We got nothing. Probably some poop smells on that too. Any of the mom items. Oh, we do have more damage on taking damage. Bloody Lust. Don't need to waste my time grabbing stuff, because I'm just gonna walk in and basically one-shot Mom. With Crack the Sky. Wait for there being like a couple of doors open. Alright, Crack the Sky kind of missed. Maybe I should have waited for the foot. It maybe has a hard time destroying anything on the edge of the map. You just gotta poop on Mom's foot. Right in her eye. It should give her pink eye. We're done. Agalaz, that's what I thought we were gonna unlock. That's fine. I'm fine with it. It's time to do another challenge. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next one.